Video testimonials are one of the most effective ways to acquire new clients. However, most people do not use them. And why is that? Well, chances are it's a little bit challenging to actually capture, to record a video testimonial, to produce it, to place it on the website, to integrate it into your marketing, and then figure out ways to sort of scale and repeat that. But hopefully in this video, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know to capture and to share video testimonials that ultimately drive huge growth for your business. There's a couple of benefits of using video testimonials. Number one is that it's going to allow you to get feedback from your existing clients. When you meet with your clients and you ask them, what was the experience like? They're going to give you a full download of what it was like to work with you. What was your product like? What was your service like? What was your customer service like? What were the results like? And by listening to that information, you can ultimately make a lot of improvements to your business. So listening and feedback is a really big part of this. And the second thing, of course, is how you choose to improve your business based on the feedback that you get. The next benefit is increasing the conversion rate of the prospects that come to your website. So the idea here is when they see social proof of other people getting results from what you offer, that your prospects are going to be more persuaded, more inspired to want to work with you. And ultimately, they'll click on the button, they'll fill out the form, they'll book a time in your calendar, they'll sign the contract, they'll put their credit card in. That's the key here. It's increasing your conversion rates. And then of course, one of the next benefits is increasing loyalty, because as you start to build a collection and a community of content that's based on success for a lot of people, they become more loyal for you. And the more people that create success stories and the more people that become loyal results in more people wanting to tell their friends, their contacts, which ultimately lead more business for you. So loyalty, retention, and referrals are also a big part of why you want to capture video testimonials. This next part is how to actually capture your video testimonials. Now there's two ways that I recommend doing this. Number one is to coordinate a meeting. You can use Zoom, you can use Google Meet, you can use any service that you have to record a video testimonial. Compile a list of questions and ask the person on the other side, what was the experience like? What were the benefits? What were the results? What were the pros? What was the cons? What was the before state and what was the after state? Now it's really important to ask for data specific answers. You want to understand what the actual deltas were. Now, when I say this, I mean percentages. What was the percentage lift? In our case, it would be, what was the percentage increase to your email clicks or your booking rates or ultimately your conversion rates? When you ask data-driven questions, the case studies that you ultimately will build with these video testimonials are going to be a lot more credible. So be data-driven and do not be afraid to ask a couple of times for specific metrics. And if the person doesn't know the metric, that's okay. Ask them to get back to you and follow up with an email. The second way to capture a video testimonial is to use Dubb and send a video and ask them to click on the reply with video button. The reason why this method is really effective is because the person on the other end can record the video testimonial whenever and wherever they want. All they have to do is grab their phone, click on the video with reply button, and they can capture a quick video testimonial that they can send back to you. I love that method because it's ultimately extremely easier for the other person. Now, once you've captured your video testimonial, you want to integrate it into all your marketing channels. Now, what I recommend is number one, integrate it into your advertisements. Record a couple of videos in a square format, in a portrait format, in a landscape format, and integrate one or more video testimonials into that ad. Remember, keep your ads short. 6 seconds, 12 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, and 60-second ads are probably the formats that you want to test. We've seen the most results with 15-second ads and retargeting ads of no more than 30 seconds. The next channel is your email channel. So for your email channel, what you can do is you can take your video testimonials and you can send those to your prospects using Dubb. All that you need to do is click the copy and share button and paste that into the body of an email. You can also send an email campaign if you have a larger list. And the same applies for SMS. You can take that video, broadcast it via SMS, and have your prospects watch an actual testimonial video so that you can stir up interest and persuade people to want to connect with you. The next method that I recommend is to take your video testimonials and add them as a preset video in your video messages. Dubb has a very easy to use preset feature where you can simply add those videos to autoplay after your video messages. The next thing I recommend is adding those video testimonials to your YouTube videos. Create a collection, a playlist of your testimonial videos, and send that playlist link to your prospects. In fact, make a specific one for the targeted groups that you have. Let's say that you have specific industries or specific persona types. Create a playlist for each and every one of those. That way, when you have a targeted lead, you can send them a specific playlist that connects to them. The next thing, which I always love to recommend, is to get the Dubb Zoom app. This will allow you to play a video in a Zoom meeting. The great thing about this is that you don't have to pitch yourself. You can let other people pitch you for you. Best of all, you can sit back, take a break while that video plays. You would be amazed to see what happens when people watch your video testimonials and how they react to you. You get to come off as humble and the hero at the same time. The last channel that we recommend is social media. Take those video testimonials, edit them into different formats, different sizes, and create a content calendar to display those on your social channel. And don't forget to mention the person. That way you can get them to validate the social posting. The next piece that I recommend that you do is to build a case study based on your video testimonial. For this, it's pretty simple. Create a list of questions. What was your situation before you started working with me? What does it look like now? What are some of the specific metrics that you've improved as a result of working with me? Don't be afraid to ask very specific data-based questions, because those metrics are what's going to build your case study. Once you've built your case study, you can create specific web pages on your site, or you can build a showcase page using Dubb so that you can collect all your case studies in one page. If you think that video testimonials convert, watch what happens when you use video case studies, because not only are they human with a specific results-based strategy, but they're also data-driven, which is what people love to see. Now, one of the things that I also have to mention with your video testimonials is integrating those to your website. If you choose to use Dubb, you can easily add an embed script so that you can place a video on any page on your website. And the great thing about this is that anytime someone visits that page, they can quickly press the play button and watch your testimonials. As you start to collect your video testimonials, create specific questions for your persona types so that you can have all your testimonials in one place. That way, whoever your prospect is, they can find an individual or a company that they connect with and then watch the specific testimonial. Hopefully in this video, you've learned how to capture testimonials and how to share those testimonials to ultimately drive massive conversion lift for your business. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to place them in the comments below. And if you like this video, consider sharing it with a friend. If you'd like to learn about more things on how to grow your business and your sales effort, consider subscribing to this channel. And I look forward to seeing you at the next video. Thanks.